welcome back. This is part 3 of my Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. And just trying to get my bearings again. So what we're going to start off with is going to tackle that next class quest I have, Harder Than Rock. To do that, we got to get to Western Thanalon. Okay. There's that music again. Just love it. The 80 Sins of Sasamo. You know, it's funny how everybody says you can't knock on playing a Lalafell until you play a Lalafell. I'm starting to understand what they mean. Got these little cactuar guys for our hunting log. We're gonna just knock out quick. Oh, they sound so sad. And level 7. Got to bring the chat window up to make sure how many I needed for the hunting log. But off we go. So this is what I mean. This is the blue exclamation mark is the other kind of quest I'll be undertaking in addition to main story quest and class quest. And I do remember this quest. This quest is basically to make you feel as poor as possible in an early level and to make you realize that once you have money in this game, you're just going to spend it and still be poor. You'll see what I mean. Where the heart is. Imi has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Have you heard the news about the goblet? All that quality land so desperately coveted is to be auctioned off to bidders, regardless of their origins. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine, the entire area could end up owned by wealthy foreign... beg your pardon, sir, it isn't that I dislike adventurers, far from it. But when you consider that Ul'dah is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think of it. Still, the least they could do is give preferential treatment to hardworking Uldans like me. I've been saving for years, just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along. Say, you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you? About the goblet? My hands are full here, but if you have a moment to head that way and look into this auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be an Immortal Flames representative by the gates, or in the goblet who can explain what's going on. This wouldn't happen without General Raban's approval, of that much I'm sure. So basically this is introducing us to the housing function in the game. Rumor has that plots within the goblet are to be auctioned off, and that even foreigners will be permitted to purchase them. Should you wish to learn more, Imi advises you to search for an Immortal Flames representative outside the gates to the goblet and Western Thanalon. May as well go and unblock it really fast. Nothing like zooming. Heard about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this eve. It is true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say, that only adventurers will be permitted to settle within its wards, but such decisions were made by men wiser than I. A beautiful place, the Goblet. A man-made oasis built atop a towering butte. But why bother explaining when you can see it for yourself? Just head through these gates and follow the road. If you wish to know more about the Goblet, speak with the recruit stationed just past the entrance. He'll be happy to assist you. Come on. No, no. There we go. Each of the 3 nations has established a residential district, wherein like-minded adventurers can establish a base for their activities. Each residential district is divided into wards, which in turn house 60 plots of land each. Wealthy individuals, not me, may purchase plots of land upon which to build their own estate halls, while free companies may jointly purchase plots. Those seeking simpler quarters may instead purchase a room in the apartment buildings found in each of the residential districts. Estate halls and apartments can be customized by installing fixtures and placing furnishings. Please note that in the case of estate halls, specific company privileges are required for customization. More information on housing can be had by speaking with the resident caretaker stationed at each residential district. So... oh, wait a minute. There we go. We'll just go to the first ward. Doesn't matter where we exactly go. Wait. Sure, first ward. Just to get this quest over with. I would love to get a house in this game one day. That's not gonna happen for a very long time. But I may as well just unlock the function right now and get it out of the way. One of these days. Little's gonna have his own grand mansion, I can guarantee it. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Goblet. Beg your pardon? An Ul'dah woman asked you to learn more about the auctions. Oh dear, as you may have heard, these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is an Ul'dah citizen, she is ineligible to participate. Should you yourself have a mind to purchase a plot, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. No, I can't. Oh, one of these days. Be it here and other spots. But I will have one of them. Hopefully. I know the housing market in the game is just as crazy as the housing market in real life. Alright, back to Imi. It's such a high jump for such a small little dude. You've returned. Tell me, what have you learned of the auctions? Eh? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. Well, what about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? Pah, it's just not fair. One of these days. Oh, and then harder than rock is right past these gates. Punch the rock, and then this comes up. What the heck? Oh, is that a mount? Oh, it is. Oh, it's the grass. That's a ridiculous mount. Oh, I want it. And one more rock to punch. There we go. I've succeeded in slaying all the Earth Sprites. Report your success to Hammond at the Pugilist Guild. So... go back to town. Report to Hammond, and I believe this would complete this class quest. Quiet. Why are we T-posing? Why is this guy T-posing? What am I missing here? Oh, everybody's loading in now. Huh, that was odd. Unless it's an emote? That is a cool looking Lalafell. What is this thing? Wind up Golbez. Oh, the music is odd. So you've given the Earth Sprites what for? Well done, little. By smiting stone and earth, you've forged unyielding weapons of your fists. You're a nigh endless fount of vigor, little. Aye, just like myself in my younger days. Oh, is he sick? Or is it old age? This must be the promising recruit you've been telling me about. Well, of course he's promising. He's training under Hammond Holy Fist. That's our Master Hammond. Little, I don't believe I've introduced my assistant yet. This is Chuchutu. Chuchutu? Chuchuto? Chuchuta. I'm gonna call you Chu. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. As introduced, I serve as Master Hammond's right hand, though there's still much more I have yet to learn. Together, let us strive for mastery of our art. Chu joined the guild soon after I was made its master. She's my very first student, as a matter of fact. Well, there was one other, to be sure, but... Let's not dwell on the past, Master. It was Little's bright future we were discussing. Which reminds me, did you collect my gil from him? My gear is rather worn down, and I do need the money for repairs. Hammond? Yes. Little's future with us is bright indeed. If he keeps up his efforts, he may well become the next Holy Fist. Train hard, young one, and grow strong. When the time's ripe, I'll have another little lesson for you. Little lesson. And you're laughing at that. Ah, that's a little jab at me, isn't it? I feel like. Can't honestly say you deserve that cough after what he just said, but okay. I already have that. Okay, what do I want to take? Essentially, what gives me the best defense and magic defense? You know what? I don't know how this gives me dexterity and strength, but I guess I'll take the leather eye patch. So this doesn't become available till level 10. Okay. Time to put on that leather eye patch. Yeah. Okay, now to continue the main story quest. Like I said before, this will be the first main story quest that'll actually have voice acting implemented, and a lot of people say A Realm Reborn's voice acting is, well, something to say the least. We'll get through it though. No, I'm gonna have to remember before next episode. Just a little bothersome, at least for me. The map kinda hovers over the quest text on the right-hand part of the screen. I'll have to adjust the font and all that, but I'll do that off screen as long as I remember, at least. It's like all these footsteps I'm hearing in my headphones. And all this buzzing. Ugh. At least I can see what's buzzing. I don't know what's making the big footsteps. Alright. Why is that? No, I don't. Hide log window. I just noticed the mouse cursor hovering over little. Alright. And here is A Realm Reborn's first cutscene with dialogue. Bear with it. Trust me. Just, let's all get through this. Oh, Sultan Tree. You are about to enter an instance battle. Instant battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. So, special instances, come on, nope, there we go. About to enter a special instance. These areas are reserved for important battles which feature unique environmental conditions or powerful boss enemies. Instance objectives can be confirmed in the duty list. For the duration of the battle, you will be unable to pass beyond the red line displayed on the field. You will automatically leave the instance once all quest objectives have been met. Alright. There we go. Level sync is in effect. If you're above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows. Well, we're not. We're actually underneath level 8. But here we go.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself!
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lillyra's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lillyra, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lillyra's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Oh, the battle music is so good. Come on, come on, come on. I need you to... There we go. Oh, I gotta get used to these controller controls for this game. This thing is a damage sponge. And more friends. It already has more friends over there. There we go. Whew. Oh, Final Fantasy and its crystals.
Feel, think.
Huh? Been a while since I've seen this one.
Crystal Bearer. there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee.
The crystal got much
Only
bigger.
believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
I don't know what any of this means. Maybe one day I'll understand this.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
I don't know, flying around that crystal like that would definitely would make venturing across the world a lot faster. I don't get what it was though.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream. No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything.
But you're not gonna tell me what you mean, are ya?
Oh, just thinking aloud?
Ah.
At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
No, but sleeping is so much. It's sleeping's just awesome. So no promises. And yes, so that is your voice acting. Lady Lilira's voice acting, I mean, yeah, it's a little, like claws against a chalkboard, but I mean, she is a Lalafell, so I'm sure they have the lighthearted voices. And as he is characterized as the handsome stranger, well, his voice isn't bad, but I do believe once you get past The Realm Reborn, actually him and a lot of other characters, their voice actors and actresses are actually changed. But back to Papashan we go. Actually, let's see what it says. No sooner have you bested the creatures than you are overcome by strange visions, the meaning of which eludes you. When you subsequently come to your senses, you are relieved to find that Lady Lilira is safe and apparently eager to return to the city. Head back to the Uldad dispatch yard and report all that has occurred to Papashan. And I'm pretty sure once we finish this quest that we will level up to 8. Again, it's not really your level that matters, it's just all about where you are in the main story quest. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse? Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself for grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I've already given you cause to weep, Papashan, you and the people of Ul'dah. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papashan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in future. Okay. I cannot thank you enough, Little. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Little, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Oh yeah, we definitely leveled. Roll actions. You have learned a roll action. Roll actions are spells and weapon skills that are assigned to all the classes within a role. Tank, melee DPS, range DPS, healer, rather than a specific class. Roll actions are learned in the same manner as class actions, via leveling, but only need to be learned once to be able to use them with all participating classes within a role. The role section has been added to action and traits which, if I could read, found under character in the main menu. Selecting it will display the role actions you have learned. So what have we learned here? Roll. Second Wind instantly restores own HP. Okay, so it's a heal. And let's see. Let's take that and put it there for the time being. Step 9. Cisadoa needs a reliable adventurer to deliver a gift to the Coffer Coffin. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the Coffer Coffin. For this purpose, I purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. That is a lot of peas. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. What is with all these peas? You see, the scheduled shipment for the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Kagari at the Royal Plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. See, this is the thing with A Realm Reborn. You just go from fighting a Voidsent, and your very next quest, you're delivering a pumpkin. Not very earth-shattering, is it? Step 9. To repay a debt of gratitude, Sister Doa wishes to give Roger a pumpkin, which he has purchased from the Royal Plantations. Which, looking at the map, is right over here. If Sister Doa doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Receipt of purchase. Exchange this slip at the Royal Plantations for 1 ripe pumpkin. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight? I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. What is it with this quest and, I don't know, all these words with the same letters? I don't know if it's on purpose or what's going on here. The pumpkin grown at the Royal Plantations is as prodigiously plump as promised. Deliver it to Roger at the coffer and coffin. So we are going over here. So a little bit of a walk. Cowardly Challenger. You know what? I might do this fate. Why not? Let's see what he's got to say. That woman didn't best me. I merely came unprepared. I didn't think when I left my bed this morning that some slighted scold with a pice-sized chip on her shoulder might challenge me to a bloody duel, but I wasn't able to refuse her. Now with everyone watching and my reputation on the line, if I ain't one thing, it's Craven. But here I am, bloodied and bruised, while that hell's cat sits over there smirking. What she did ain't proper, and I plan on learning her a lesson. Just this time with a wee bit of help. What say you? Sure. Please give me the awesome music. Thank you. I know what this is all about. I want to listen to the music. Wait, where is she? Wait, am I supposed to follow him? Oh. Hiya. Why can't I punch? You know what? Let's heal. There we go. I already know. Yep. Get rewarded based on how much you contributed to the fate. Yep. The only sad thing when a fate ends is the music is over. Oh, wait a minute. I see these things in the water for my hunting log. May as well take care of them. Oh, these are some ugly fish. I used to be a seafood manager, but never seen a fish this ugly. Alright, now we can get back going to the coffin and coffer. There's another fate going on. Survivor rats. That's okay. What's going on right up that hill over there? But I'll let that one be for now. Don't play the music. If you start playing the music, I will go. Okay. Hi, can you see me? Can I jump up on your... No, I can't. Drink for your laddie? You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Even I know it's not important, but I like to read it. It is believed that after eating pumpkin for the first time, the Sultana fell in love with the nutty flavor and ordered all her royal plantations grow the vegetable. What's that? Wee Sisadoa asked you to bring this here to me? Huh. So, even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drink-sodden iris back home. But hell's an honest to God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoffed down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, laddie. What did I get? Oh, some more marmot steak. Oh, I got it. I should have enough in my inventory to use something. And that's level 9. Roger hears all sorts of information in his line of work, some of which may be useful to you. Word is, Blackbrush Station's sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. A bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. I hit the wrong button again, there we go. Very self-explanatory. I already kind of knew that. So, prudence at this junction. Roger has an inkling that you are made for greater feats than delivering pumpkins. Well, yeah. He suggests that you speak with a Warren of the Stone Torches, who is in need of assistance of some description. Now, if I remember right... Oh boy. I'm pretty sure this is like an armor check. But we'll see what happens. So, as a lesson that we learned in the first episode, anytime you go somewhere new, if you see a crystal, attune to it immediately. Now we've learned Teleport. By learning the spell Teleport, you are now able to travel instantly between aetherytes to which you are attuned. Access the teleportation menu by selecting Teleport under Travel from the main menu. Unlike other spells, Teleport does not require MP to cast, and instead uses a type of naturally regenerating spiritual energy. A small fee of gil, however, must be paid to the keepers of the aetherite so that they can maintain the crystals and defend them from those who would see them destroyed. The fee varies depending on travel distance and remoteness of aetherite location. Registering an aetherite as a favored destination will reduce the amount of gil required to travel there. Up to 3 favored destinations can be registered at any one time. Okay, now we speak to Warren. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We Stone Torches are sellswords hired by Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interest. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you are ready, present yourself to me again. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above before returning to speak with Warren. So, I do... Level 5. I definitely don't have everything at level 5, but it looks like they've been a little generous now. which I'm fine with. I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't. So, you ready for inspection? Good, everything appears in order. Yet, know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I have had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dints in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. I shall not. This is probably gonna look awful, but it's an upgrade. Let's see how it looks. Not that bad. A little poofy on the arms, but it's okay. It's like a winter jacket. Warren has worked for an adventurer willing to exterminate the goblins attacking ore wagons. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use the silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them. What in tarnation is that mount? That was so out of place. That's so out of place. Oh. Key items can be used on targets by first selecting a target, then selecting, yeah, very standard fare. Out of house and home, a swarm of goblins is taken to attacking ore wagons inside a tunnel south of Blackbrush Station. Warren has given you a silver ore cluster, which you must use to lure out the creatures and slay them. But before we do that, I'm going to end the episode here. You know what? Just a moment. Hi. Can I repair my gear? There's that. Shops. We know. Played games before. Except this control scheme, it takes some time to get used to. Select item to sell. Okay, so just triangle. Sell. 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 No. Sell. Okay. That's all. And inventory. Let's see. Set to hotbar. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to sort. Okay. Okay. Now I will end the episode here. So as you saw, we got some of our first voice acting in with this episode, and there's just a lot more to go. This is part 3 of a quite possibly 300 plus episode playthrough, which is just fine by me. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment, give me some constructive criticism. If you don't mind, help me make this even better than it is. And leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hope you enjoy, and please enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching.